Did Millie Bobby Brown really fight a lot with her on-screen dad? What marriage-related pact did Millie make with Sadie Sink? And why did David Harbour compare his relationship with Winona Ryder to a marriage? Hi, I'm Dylan. Let's find out. David Harbour and Millie Bobby Brown. The on-screen relationship between these two became really special, and it was heartbreaking to see Elle reading Hopper's speech at the end of season 3.
Keep the door open 3 inches.
In fact, for Millie, it was one of the most challenging scenes to film. She read the speech for the first time on the set, so she processed her emotions as 11, at the same time imagining how she'd feel if she lost Harbour in real life. It was definitely a raw emotion, especially because David Harbour and I are really close. He is just one of the greatest men, the actress said. Yep, they are pretty close, and David even thinks of Millie as his daughter, and he's just as protective of her as Hopper was of 11. Here's what he says about Millie. I never had a daughter. I don't have children, so what I get from her is this feeling of being a father. This protective feeling of love, of a protective love that isn't romantic love, and I rarely feel that in my life for things other than cats. How sweet. And David also believes that Millie will go a long way and hopes that she'll become the next Meryl Streep. But all these sweet things they say about each other doesn't mean that they've never argued. In fact, David and Millie fought a lot on the set. We went through so many different emotions. We get angry at each other. We're like father and daughter, Brown once revealed. So it's no wonder that their emotions always looked so believable on the screen. Joe Keery and Gaten Matarazzo. Oh, these two and their bromance.
Henderson! He's back! He's back! I'm back!
Their relationship is excellent on-screen, and it's actually no different off-screen. In the intimacy exercises they did for Glamour magazine, Joe said that Gaten is one of the brightest young men he's ever met. And Gaten said that Joe has a heart of gold.
Oh, man.
Both of them have one and the same favorite scene in Stranger Things. It's the railroad scene. It was so much fun, Joe explained. It was also the first time having almost 3 pages of dialogue. Awesome! You probably remember that this was the scene where Steve taught Dustin about how to do his hair. And it looks like the guy took his advice, not only in the show, but also in real life. Because when the actors turned up at the SAG Awards in 2018, they had the same hairstyle, and their fans completely lost it. So yeah, looks like these two have the same kind of bromance offset too. Sadie Sink and Millie Bobby Brown. The girls became pretty close in season 3.
See? What'd I tell you? There's more to life than stupid boys.
And in real life, they're also friends. In fact, when Sadie joined the cast in the 2nd season, Millie couldn't have been happier because she finally had another girl on the set instead of a bunch of boys.
Girl things and actually not talk about video games for once. It was like, yes!
So it's no wonder that their friendship went way beyond the set of Stranger Things. The girls had a lot of fun on the set, laughing, singing, and dancing in their ketchup and mustard costumes. Sadie and Millie share a lot of photos of the two of them together on their social media, and they were also spotted enjoying some Grey's Anatomy together on Instagram. At the premiere of Stranger Things Season 3, they just couldn't stop hugging. And when Millie posted her birthday wishes to Sadie, even those who doubted their real-life friendship believed that they were BFFs. Our souls have always connected on a level that's more than just best friends, Millie wrote. I feel like I don't need to speak, and you know how I'm feeling. That's my sister. And she went on to gush over how lucky she is to have Sadie as her friend. But it's even more impressive that the girls have already made a pact that when they get married, they'll move to the south of France and have a farm there. Sounds like a cool plan. McLaughlin and Gaten Matarazzo. Even before they got to play friends in Stranger Things, these guys already knew each other. Both of them were child actors on Broadway. And in a way, their past experience made it easier for them to participate in such a popular series. They didn't only grow up acting, but they were also very comfortable working together. In fact, when Caleb learned that Gaten got the role, he knew that he just had to get into the series as well. When I was auditioning, they mentioned his name and I was sure I knew him, Caleb recalled. I looked him up on my phone, saw this big smile and was like, I love that kid. I have to get this. Yeah, looks like it was love at first sight. The guys love working together so much that they extended their collaboration from the set of Stranger Things to the stage. Along with Millie, Gaten and Caleb performed the song Uptown Funk at the 2016 Emmy ceremony. And it was a blast! Yeah, just watch this fantastic performance. But first, watch this video till the end because other spicy details are yet to come. Dacre Montgomery and Joe Keery. Sworn enemies in the series. Are they friends in real life? Well, maybe they aren't besties, but they're certainly on good terms. Dacre and Joe were once on a YouTube show, Good Mythical Morning, and they wouldn't stop saying good things about each other. For example, Dacre mentioned that he likes Joe's hair.
Extremely. It's a very good head of hair, very well coiffed.
And he also said that if he ever opens a restaurant, he'll be happy to take Joe on as a waiter.
Of course, mate.
Think he's worthy?
An honor to create jobs for the less fortunate.
Yeah, looks like Dacre is a really nice guy in real life. Too bad we probably won't see more of him in season 4. Millie Bobby Brown and Finn Wolfhard. You can't spell America without Erica, and you also can't spell Michael without L. So it's no wonder that these two are inseparable on the show.
Does your species like M&Ms?
But what about their real-life relationship? No, Millie and Finn aren't dating, but they're really good friends. Here's what Brown said about the two of them portraying a boyfriend and girlfriend in the series. It's our job. It's in the scripts, and we feel comfortable with each other. We feel trusted. We're in a safe environment, so it's relatively easy. Yeah, that says a lot about their professionalism. It's incredible how they can portray love on screen without having romantic feelings for each other off screen. But their professional approach doesn't mean that Millie and Finn are always super comfortable on the set, especially with one scene in particular. It was their first kissing scene in season 1. Actually, Millie even said it was the most awkward thing ever for her because her whole family watched them sharing this smooch. Yeah, awkward. Of course, it was also her first kiss ever, so you can imagine what a struggle it was for the girl. But she did well, they both did, and remained BFFs in real life. And while Mike is the only one for Elle in the series, in real life, Finn has quite a rival. Millie Bobby Brown and Noah Schnapp. Okay, now these two. How could we exclude the couple who has the cutest friendship ever from our list? They managed to become friends right in the first season, even though they barely had any scenes together. As Noah shared with Vogue, they got close after making video diaries together when the show was just beginning. Millie and Noah often post photos together on their Instagram accounts, and Millie repeatedly called her co-star the greatest friend a girl could ask for, her other half, and her partner in crime. They have a lot of fun together, like pulling pranks on others, and just hanging out as best friends do. Millie and Noah also often make videos together where they show everyone how close they are.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Oh my god, you know me so well! She wins!
A lot of people think that one of them has a crush on the other, but it probably isn't so. I mean, can a girl and a boy just be friends without any romantic connotation? Share in the comments below what you think about their cute friendship. Natalia, Dyer, and Charlie Heaton. Okay, I'm sure you know that these two are dating in real life. From the very beginning of the filming process, everyone could see the chemistry between Natalia and Charlie. And after a while, they confirmed that they're in a relationship. Being quite private people, they don't share much about it. But Natalia did share once how much she likes being with Charlie. It's an interesting thing to work with somebody who you go home with, the actress said. It's always really fun. We're really comfortable with each other, so we can play and feel more free, and we can talk about it before. If you want to know more about their relationship, watch our video about Stranger Things cast's real-life partners. But first, be sure to watch this video till the end, because now we're moving on to David Harbour and Winona Ryder. The chemistry between these two is undeniable.
Turn around and drop me off first.
What are you gonna do? You gonna walk back to August?
Being the only two adult members of the main cast, David and Winona share a bond that goes beyond the series. Harbour once admitted that it's hard not to fall in love with Ryder, and even compared their relationship to a marriage. It feels like a marriage, where we're willing to go the distance in that way that gets really uncomfortable, the actor explained. And Winona said about her co-star, "I just feel like I'm so incredibly lucky to have him. I don't know what I'd do without him. They're just the sweetest people ever." And to make us fall in love with the two of them even more, Harbour once added that the relationship he has with Winona is one of the most loving, inspiring working relationships he's ever had. Working with her actually meant a lot to him because, prepare to be surprised, she was his high school crush. David just loved seeing Winona in Heathers and Beetlejuice. Can you imagine working with your high school crush and becoming friends with them? Isn't David lucky? That's it for today. Make sure to watch our video about how the Stranger Things kids have changed through the years, and stay awesome!